welcome in everybody. This is Doors to Divinity episode 5. Thanks for tuning in. We one of the chat said, "Can't believe you named your baby Glorthrax." I haven't named my baby Glorthrax. Not this baby. Maybe baby 2.
It's definitely Donnie Zaxalum.
Donnie Zalium.
Yeah. That's really setting him up for success.
Yeah, can you imagine him in class? Oh my god. That'd be a little rough.
Middle name Trump.
No, you need to have a barbarian name, so someone trying to bully him, you will punch in their face.
Yeah. You should just give him, while he's young, do some cosmetic surgery to give him some horns and like hooves and a horse face, and he can just be a minotaur.
Name him Corwin. After the spore god. He's so funny. I was telling I think it was Jeff the other day that when I almost said the name just now, oh my god, when baby gets older, I'm gonna like put a bunch of toys that represent different D&D classes in front of them and see which one they crawl to.
I bet you must.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
Must be barbarian. It must be barbarian. You need to put an axe, and she will choose the axe.
Oh, that'd be so great. Okay, well, last time we left off in this ravine is just outside of the Enclave where you guys had met the Duergar. Oh, yeah, that's funny, Niz, the Pokemon test. You guys came to this tree and you did like a sacrifice. You gave up some rations and you got 1 point of temporary health as a blessing from Myrna, the Drow god of the Underearth.
Awesome.
Okay, any questions before we move on? And are you ready to go to the next map?
Did we forage here already? I think we did.
I think you did forage here already.
Yeah, it looks like if you scroll up, there's like a survival check, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
5 common, 2 uncommon. I see it in the chat there.
I actually do need you to roll another survival check. This will be a group check. You are being led, by Donnie Zalium. So you're going to get advantage with this. Oh.
Oh, we don't have advantage?
You do have advantage. You are going to need it.
Nice.
Okay, there it is. Awesome. So Kamaji passes Donnie Zalium. Donnie Zalium loses his way a bit, and you guys actually help Donnie. He seems to be a little bit out of sorts on this trip. I think he's nervous about leaving the Enclave at a time when the cultists are regrouping, and they've been, attacking in larger and larger numbers each time. So he's just not himself completely. Rig and Gruzlock, you both help Donnie kind of keep on track. All right. When you guys are going to be traveling for 2 days, -1. So it'll be 1 day total. You're going to just subtract 1 ration each from your packs. It takes you a day to reach this map here. Let me huddle the characters.
We eat 1 ration.
You eat 1 ration.
Okay. I'm still hungry.
Oh, I forgot I have my little... I've been taking like hand notes because it just helps me keep track of some of the little things that I have.
Sure.
A little better. Forgot about the notebook.
What the fuck?
We've got that matron skull. That's what I have written here.
You can kind of... Oh, right, the matron skull. Forgot about that. So you guys can kind of see like pieces of the map through the brush, though it's quite thick here and very dark. There is plant life. It is a large wasteland. The cavern ceiling is so far, like so high that when you look up, you can't see it. There's maybe patches that you can see because they're perhaps glowing because of the fungi on the walls and the ceiling. But other than that, it's, out of sight mostly.
That's cool.
Nice.
And these trees are just growing like completely underground.
Mm-hmm. Most of them appear to be like of a fungal origin. They're not your typical leafed trees, so you can kind of imagine that. There's a lot of lichen here and other variety of conch mushrooms growing on the sides of these very woody trunks. They're not actual wood, though. It's more like a fungi wood. You guys,
fungi on the fungi.
fungi on the fungi, yeah. You do notice something unusual as you approach. It's been about a day's time. You see where the road bends in the corner. There's 3 individuals sitting here. And they also have a couple pets with them.
Pet.
Yeah, they have a couple wolf dogs. Right here. You should be able to see these characters now. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Okay.
That dog looks so cute.
One of them is leaning against the tree. The other is like knelt down, his back against it. And he appears to be whittling some kind of like fungi stick. He's maybe using it to cook sausages or something. And then there's another one who's sitting over here, kind of pacing back and forth. The dogs are just, lying down at this point. You could roll an insight check if you'd like to gather some information about this group of travelers. It is strange because they are humanoid and you haven't seen any humanoids down here.
One other question just about like the setting that we're in here.
Sure.
Like, can we see like the walls of the cavern anywhere, or like have we been traveling in this particular cavern for like long enough that we can't see any of the walls?
The walls are very distant. Maybe there's like one side, maybe on your right side you can see a wall, but the left is out of sight. It's also difficult to see over the foliage.
Yeah. Okay. But so it's just like a really huge cavern.
It's a very, very huge cavern.
That's it.
Okay.
We did.
So with
Pretty good.
You did really well. So with that nat 20, Gruzlock, you notice that the way that they're holding their weapons and the position that they're standing in suggests that they are not hostile to you, because they have noticed you, but they're not running to grab anything to fight you.
They're chilling.
They're chilling. Yeah. They do kind of appear to be sort of cautiously looking over at you, and prepared to engage with you verbally. Donnie Zalium is concerned. He looks over at you and he just says, I never seen humanoids besides the 3 of you down here, so I think we should proceed cautiously.
Kamaji, being trusting and naive, immediately thinks they're just like us and just, exploring and probably friendly. So he just moves forward. Well, I reckon they're probably fine people just like us. I say we go introduce ourselves.
2 fine groups of foreigners down here in the Underdark? Seems unlikely to me.
He's a little less trusting. He holds back a little bit, but he is definitely more interested in their dogs at this point.
Girls like just know nothing, just follow Kamaji.
Rick, go and roll animal handling, just kind of or perception, I guess, would work too, to get a feel for the dogs.
I'm equally good at both, but it's more, I feel like, in character to do animal handling.
Yeah. This character over here against the tree calls out to one of the dogs. He says, Lincoln, come over here.
Oh, the dogs have names too.
And Lincoln comes over here very obediently.
Nice.
He sits right next to his master.
I cannot kill them.
He sits right next to his master, and Link tells him to do a variety of different tricks, and he does all the tricks in order and then lays down and eats like a little snack that he's given him. It appears that these dogs are very well trained and they are very obedient, so it'd be difficult to tell them what to do against their master's wishes or something.
No, we cannot fight them. We can kill dog. That looks nice.
We definitely cannot fight these men while they have their dogs with them. We can
give the dogs treats, but I'm not fighting these men.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the appears like the first person here. He walks forward on the road.
It's Musashi.
He introduces himself as Musashi. He appears to be wielding a boar spear. And I don't know if you've ever seen Seven Samurai by Akira Kurosawa, but there's like actor in that, and he has this really massive samurai sword. Well, this guy's kind of walking, and he sort of struts like that actor in the movie. He struts forward, a bit cocky. Who are you?
Who are you?
I asked you first. Hey, I'm no threat to you. I'm just a traveler like yourself, I presume.
Yeah, we're just honestly, we just stumbled across this by mistake. We're just kind of exploring at this point.
He kind of like takes his boar spear and plants it in the earth and leans against it. Interesting. As far as I know, I don't think any other humanoids have been down here into the Underearth.
Well, then that makes it even more exciting. Perhaps we'll find all sorts of new types of food and monsters and plant species that nobody on the top side has ever seen before.
Oh, you'll certainly find monsters. The monsters here are plentiful. What village are you from?
I've forgotten the name.
Yeah, what's our village?
Grove.
Fengrove, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It is a character for Gruzlock to forget the name of his village, I think.
I'm a royal god. I don't even remember my own village.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Well, sir, we are from Fengrove, but we will be heading back there at some point, but we just kind of got caught up in our exploration.
Ah, Fingrove. I know exactly where you're from. I'm from Elmwood. He kind of points to himself. Greatest village in all of Awania, of course. So what brings you down here? Just looking for monsters and food? Trying to establish some kind of partnership with the Duergar? What's the reason?
Well, we befriended a Duergar named Kibbles, and he's in a right bit of trouble right now, so we're trying to help him a bit, but other than that, the main reason we're here is just curiosity.
I see. Well, you're welcome to come around with my compatriots over here and have a snack if you wish.
I'd love nothing more.
He walks over
Guys,
and he says quite loudly, "Lucas, sit." And Lucas comes over and sits, and he gives him a treat.
That's a right fine dog you got there.
You better believe it. Lucas here can take 3 boar down on his own.
Wow.
I'm like visibly impressed by that.
What a good boy. Can I try to animal handling, give him some treat?
Sure.
Oi. Hey, where is Hey, goodbye. Shit.
Alright, so Rig is proficient and he's gonna help you.
The dog
can-
sort of like tilts its head, you know, as characteristic of a dog when it's curious about something.
So
And then what do you roll?
Yeah, so Rig is proficient in animal handling, so you
Yeah.
can roll that with. I'm gonna give you advantage.
Hiya. Nice.
Yeah, he just kind of is like,
dirty.
begins to bark and then gets down in a play stance and seems to kind of take to you, Gruzlock. It walks over to you and starts to like sort of hug you. You know how dogs push against you when they're hugging you?
Oh, nice.
And then he goes back to his master Musashi and he sits down right over here. And Musashi says, "I think he likes you. You probably smell like a boar."
That's-
that makes
That's
sense.
for sure.
I take that like that's my honor.
That ain't honor I'm smelling.
What are you talking about? For our honorable creature.
Musashi,
Everywhere.
It's all right, Grizzlack. Your scent is part of your charm.
Musashi
Thanks.
points to his compatriots and introduces them and says, This is my friend Rio. And Rio kind of nods. He's sort of silent. He appears to be wielding a bow staff. And he wears leather armor. And then Musashi introduces the next character, which is Link. And this guy is wielding a giant crow's beak, which is a two-handed weapon.
How imposing are they? Are they like?
Roll insight.
Did it?
All of us?
All of you can do this, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would say those are, as a group, is going to pass. You guys can tell that they are on equal footing with you.
Okay.
What does that mean on equal footing?
They're the same
In
level
fact-
as you. I was trying not
Yeah,
to be
that's-
meta about it.
Okay. Right.
We see them as our physical equals. Like we feel like a battle between us would be
I see.
like a tie, basically.
They're tough.
Yeah, we're weak. One or the other.
Well, I'm not weak. Maybe you're weak, not me.
What do they have like a campfire going or anything like that?
No
Or are they just-
campfire. No campfire at all. And
How they cook,
Do you-
though?
so they have dried meat that they've been lugging around. And all their rations appear to be of like a wheat cookie kind of. And they don't have anything that really spoils easily. A lot of dried boar meat.
Nice.
Well, what do you say we head out and utilize these two beautiful canines to assist us in a little hunting expedition, and perhaps we can wrangle up something worthy of a feast to celebrate this union of humanoids here in the Underdark.
Rio kind of looks over and is like, I'd be game for that if the rest of you are. Link says, sure, I don't see why not. Well, it seems like my compatriots agree. Let's perhaps go do some boar hunting. I should warn you, though, we did see some strange figures on the road earlier.
How strange.
Well, we won't be hunting on the road. That'd just be silly.
We'll have to take the road, though, in order to get to the boar hunting area that we found.
I look over to Donnie, and I ask him, Donnie, do you know where what we might find around these parts, and where's a good place to start looking for a hunting ground?
Well, there's occasional boar, but I don't think we should be trying to do that here. It's dangerous. The cultists could be nearby. They might be describing the cultists.
If they're here, we hunt them too.
Well, there's
Well-
far fouler things than some low-level cultist. I mean, they carry with them strange creatures to fight on their sides. I mean,
Well,
one
where are
last...
the three of you headed?
Oh. Well, we're trying to get back to Elmwood.
Well, we have a duty to go present ourselves to the matron to make sure we can be welcomed back here to the Underdark. But we will be returning to the surface shortly after that if you want to come with us.
I'm not sure we're going to be headed that way. You see, we've already gone to the Matrons, and they've already given us a pass. And he holds out his hand, and he's got like a mark on his palm in the shape of like a spore print.
Nice. Well, to each their own, but I do feel like it might be safer to travel as a group. But if you must be on your way, then I'm not one to stop you.
Well, we've been thinking about taking this shortcut back to the surface, so perhaps we'll travel with you for a ways. But after that, yeah, we'll have to part.
Well, all right.
Okay. Any other questions for them while you're traveling?
Mm,
I'll let you roll
I'm
like
curious.
an insight check if you want on each of them.
I'm also curious. Elmwood was their city.
Yep, their village. Do you want to see the map?
Or yeah, do we know where that is at all? Have we heard of that at all?
You do. I can show you the map if you'd like.
Yeah.
They're going to mark it on your map for you,
Ooh.
but you will not have gone there, so you won't have the marker to say Elmwood. How's that sound?
Okay.
It is. Let me center you.
Oh, okay.
It's this tile here.
Pretty
It's
close to our
close.
village.
Close, but through dangerous area,
Yes.
which is why we probably haven't really gone there. It's also not directly on the coast, looks like, either. So we wouldn't really have any reason to have gone there.
You've heard it mentioned before in game, so you know of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you each of you roll an insight check, but you can only choose one person to sort of look up and down, see if you can gather anything from them. You're going to want to write this information down if you do learn of it.
Okay.
And tell me who you're looking at.
I look at Musashi.
Musashi. He presents himself. You got a 12. He presents himself as sort of a rough individual, but you notice that he's going through his backpack and he has a bunch of notes in there. And when you kind of take a closer look, you see that they're poems.
What's poem?
A poem is like short phrases, like
Haiku.
not a song, haiku, yeah.
Oh,
Poetry.
I know that. I know that. The 575.
Yeah, that's just a haiku is a format for a type of poem.
Yeah, I know that. I write some.
Okay.
In Mandarin, though.
Pretty common samurai thing to like calligraphy and samurai stuff is pretty hand in hand. Checks out.
Yep.
Wait, so you're saying he's writing that?
That's what you think it is. Yeah, you see his backpack and you see him kind of sifting through a bunch of different poems that he has.
Ooh. Wow. Wow, Gridlock know nothing about that.
That's true. Okay, who's next here? Rig, who are you looking at?
I think Reg is looking at Link.
At Link. Okay, with the 16, you notice something around his jawline, almost like very subtle stitches. And it seems to kind of go all the way around his face. There might be like spaces where it looks like it's seamless on his skin, but it's just very odd. And like the more you look at it, he looks like he's wearing this scarf to cover up his neck, to hide the fact that he has these scars. It's peculiar.
Wow. Okay.
You
Sounds
good?
like you picked the right person.
Probably grow a big beard. That's what I do if I was in issues.
Yeah.
Looks like he is starting to grow a beard, but it's not super full, and he does wear light armor because he is a person who moves quickly during battle. But this is an important piece of information that you've discovered, and it's something you probably want to explore later on, is what your character's thinking.
Give
Kamaji.
him advice about growing a beard later. Tell him how I grew mine out so luxuriously.
I got a 6.
Who are you looking at?
Lucas.
Lucas. Lucas
Unless
the dog.
it's not allowed, then
No.
I'll pick Rio.
No, you can look at Lucas. Lucas is... He smells like boar. He hasn't washed for a long time, and that's basically... To you, he smells like Gruzlock. There's very, very little difference. And I'd say you have a keen nose, so... Gruzlock does smell like a dog.
Nice.
Gotcha.
That means I can get along with
Okay,
dog.
with that insight check, can I discern whether or not he is indeed a good boy?
He's a good boy to his master. You're not sure if he'd be a good boy just to anybody.
Well, now who's a good boy?
He kind of backs up away from you, a little distrustful.
Oh,
Okay.
that's all right. I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
You need to smell more like a boar, I'm telling you.
Okay,
Hell.
if you guys are ready, we will continue.
I can
You
show
said
some tips.
you said I should we should write that down, right?
You
So
should write all those.
Lucas-
Yeah, some of
Lucas
these
the
may be.
dog
returning
is
characters.
a good boy. Got
I think
it.
the
right.
the important one is the important one is Link.
What? What you talking about? Musashi's Musashi.
Oh, that one too.
is
Yes,
important.
that one too.
Smells like boar / grizzlack. Got it
Wait, are you-
down. It's in the notes.
So
Link needs
Musashi
to grow a
just
beard.
dry hide cool, just that.
Yep, he right. That's
Yeah.
what you discovered from your roll. That was the information you got because you only got a 12, so that's what I was able
That
to give you.
basically mean nothing because Grizzlack know nothing about that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
That must be some magic stuff.
Wait, there's not even magic in the. Wait, but there's no magic now. But probably we will have something like, you know, like old ancient people will think like, oh, this is the witch or something, right?
Yeah, you could say that because you've heard weird stories, but to you they're myth.
Yeah, like our.
Yeah, gotcha.
We will imagine like, oh, there must be some like warlock stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
100%. Okay. Well, they're all ready to continue walking down the road if you guys are.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we
I'll
go.
ask Musashi.
Where did you get that big sword? It looks nice.
Oh, it's not a sword, it is a boar spear. But he holds it like
Only
he
a
would
boar
a sword.
spear.
Yep, just a boar spear.
Oh.
He tells you that he crafted this boar spear himself, that his father actually taught him how to hunt. His father was a native of Elmwood before, well, he died. And then he met up with Link and Rio, and they've been kind of traveling together for the last year or so. The mayor of Elmwood tasked them with coming down into the Underearth in order to confirm a few rumors, but he doesn't elaborate on what that is.
Rumor?
Yeah, unconfirmed information.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys kind of near the road, you approach and you see this structure right here off to your left, and there is a body hanging from it by the neck.
The hell?
When you look a little more closely, it is a Duergar, and it appears they have been prodded with spears. It looks like the angle would be that they were prodding them from down below. So they hung them and then they speared him.
Oh shit.
Does this structure look like it's built strictly for this purpose?
Yeah, it looks like it's like a beam attached to a stone base, and it goes up, 15 feet, and then there's like a wood piece that comes out, and it's a place to hang somebody.
Okay.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Ominous.
Yep, there's a rope attached to the stone base. It's keeping it suspended.
I
The
look
body's
over to
suspended.
I look over to Donnie. Well, I take it that means we're in cultist territory now.
Seems so. I think we should all be really careful around here. I don't like the looks of this. My people have suffered enough. These cultists must be put to death as soon as possible.
I'm ready
Yeah.
to kick some cultist ass.
Well, you should be ready. Yeah, as you guys are just kind of observing this body, There's like a sort of a subtle wind that blows past, and the body kind of creaks the sounds of the board as it swings.
Man,
You can go ahead and roll a perception check if you'd like.
perception. Hiya.
Okay. Continuing down the road?
Yep.
All right. You don't notice anything as you're walking by. Donnie Zaliam is up here at the front. And the dogs. When suddenly, 3 characters jump out of the bushes.
How the dog didn't smell them? Wow, what the fuck?
Their perception
Oh.
failed. This character
Oh,
jumps out.
shit.
He crawls towards you on all fours. He has not drawn weapons, but he looks absolutely terrifying. And he begins to speak to you. I see that you're traveling in our territory now. Be warned. If we catch you coming near our territory, our bases, we will hang you up like we did the other Duergar. Do you understand me?
Well, yes, we're just passing through.
I will give you the opportunity to join us.
We have to kindly refuse. I do apologize.
Why do you refuse?
We gotta be getting going on our way.
I insist.
Yeah.
He steps forward, doesn't let you pass, and he introduces himself. I am Maimed Gore. It is a pleasure to meet you. And he extends
That's
his
the baby
hand.
name confirmed. Baby name confirmed.
extends his spindly fingers towards you to shake your hand.
What's that thing on your head?
It is a horn. Never mind that. I want to extend an offer of friendship and camaraderie to join us to serve the champion.
I'm the champion.
Tell me, which deity do you worship?
What's deity?
Which god do you worship?
Oh,
The mighty core wing, of course.
Corwin is weak. Join us
What the hell?
and give sacrifice to Ren, the Night Walker.
What did you say?
I said Corwin is a weak. He cannot even manifest into physical form. But Rin, the Night Walker, can if we serve him. Please, join me.
Well, screw you. You know nothing about the mighty core wing.
Do not jump
Shut
to
up.
conclusions. Do you know who Rin, the Night Walker, is?
Never heard of it.
He is the deity of cannibalism, decay, and despair. Through him, we will be reborn among shadows. You will be granted...
Then, like, eat people?
Yes, that is right.
Fuck?
Spore-ridden corpses will give us the powers we desire to be great. And one day we will become deities ourselves under Rin's guidance. Now, how can you deny such an offer?
I chop him with my axe.
Okay, roll initiative.
Perfect. No.
Ooh.
Nice.
He is the samurai.
It's gonna move everybody into a square.
What all this session, my initiative is so bad. I always so slow.
Okay. All right, we're gonna just quickly go through here. Let's see, it's gonna be Link first. Link is going to move towards Gruzlock and attack.
What? Attack me?
He misses. He comes up behind you with the giant crow's beak and misses. It then goes to the maimed gore. He is going to make 3 attacks, one with his bite, a 12, and he makes 2 with his claws. Both are going to hit you. He swipes towards your midsection. That is 14 damage total, so 6 and then 8. I don't know. I don't think you are raging yet.
I'm not raging yet.
I think the bite missed and the 2 claws hit.
Yep.
You rolled damage for a bite.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was an accident.
You just need to add 1d6.
Let's see.
So how
I
much
see.
damage?
I will just delete. It's the first one, right? Yeah. There you go. So it's 8 for the first hit with the claw, and then 16 for the second.
What?
You sort of-
claw is like 2d6.
Yeah, the first swipe, you kind of dodge. You like suck in your belly, and then he lunges forward with the second swipe, and he scratches you real good, and like strips of flesh come off of your body.
Wait, so 24 total?
Yep, 24 total damage.
Wow, this guy's a beast.
This guy's a
Maybe,
beast.
maybe we should join him.
Are you giving up on Corwin?
Never! Oh my god.
WWCD, what would Corwin do?
Why the fucking samurai is trying to attack me? Oh my god.
That could become a meme. Okay, it's Lucas's, the dog's turn. Lucas was Musashi's dog, so it's gonna go here. I think that was right. It's gonna use its bite
On who?
on maimed gore.
He's a good boy.
Lucas is a good boy.
What a
Yep.
good boy.
That's 11 piercing damage.
Wow.
Bites maimed gore's ass and rips a chunk of flesh off of it.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't need to do advantage though. Okay, and then it's gonna go to. Okay, you need to all roll a perception check.
Perception.
Okay, Kamaji, somehow you don't hear this. You're just too busy panicking over this sudden fight that has broken out. But the others.
The link betrayal has got me shook.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yep.
But you hear a screech in the distance. I would say that, sorry, Gruzlock and Rig hears a screech in the distance. It's this way. It's to the south. It sounds like it's coming in your direction.
No.
Yeah. It's very huge.
With the 20, I would say Rig can roll a nature check if you'd like to.
I get a 19 on that.
Okay, you know that this is some kind of flying creature. You've never seen whatever it is in person. There's some possibilities you've read in children's books when you were younger. Maybe these were books that were common in Stoneguard, that your mother or father, whoever raised you, had taken with them to teach you about these strange mythical beasts. A couple come to mind. One is a dragon. Another one is a strange creature called a snallygaster.
I'm not sure what that is. Grew up in the woods with my pappy and my mama, but it sounds like a dragon or a snallygaster might be on its way.
Okay. It then goes to Musashi's turn. He sees Link attack Gruzlock and is like somewhat dumbstruck by what's happening. And he moves over to try and grapple Link to stop him from doing whatever it is he's doing. And he's going to go ahead and attempt an athletics check. It gets
boy.
23, and Link is going to contest it with athletics. And he gets a nat 20 and shoves him off. And Musashi just looks, yeah, he like staggers back and he's like, "What are you doing, brother?" And he's like, "You fool!" And he just turns back to hit Gruzlock.
What the fuck? What? What
Donnie
did I
Zalium's
do?
turn now.
Why you so pissed with me? Hey, sorry. Can I have one argument? Not argument. Just I think about like when that zombie dude, that horn dude, he say the core wing is weak.
Yeah.
I immediately rage. Can I do that?
You can roll.
Raging.
You can roll an intimidation check, and if you get a 15 or higher, I'll let you rage.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so
Never
close.
mind. Never mind.
Donnie moves over to attack Link. He's going to use his quarterstaff, and he is going to miss. That's his turn. It's then going to go to Rig. Rig,
Alright.
this is important. You passed this earlier, I believe, so could you roll a perception check again? Whatever you noticed about this individual earlier has to do with his behavior. And it looks like, from what you could tell, actually roll insight, because this would be insight. You're not sure. Perhaps he's forced into this decision. You don't know why. You don't know these people's backgrounds, but go ahead.
I think there's something strange about this fella's face. He's trying to hide it, and there's scars there. I'd take a closer look if I were you.
And he's telling this to the people fighting.
Okay. Donnie's just
No,
yells
he's gonna-
back, "Take him down as fast as you can!"
Well, I'm going for what was this guy's name with the horn?
This is Maimed Gore.
I'm aiming for main gore at the moment.
I'm gonna shoot him with my longbow.
From what you can tell, Maimed Gore is...
Oh man, that one.
Ooh,
Oh no.
it misses. It goes in between his legs.
At least it's not shoot my ass.
Rio moves forward. Rio sees that Musashi fails the grapple check, and he doesn't have the patience that his older, comrade has. And so he's going to attack. He's going to use his bow staff. He gets an 18, which is going to hit. This does 2d3, by the way, plus 4, so it's going to be 8 bludgeoning damage against his friend. And then he's going to action surge and attack again.
Nice.
A 14 is going to hit, and he gets another 6 damage as he twirls his bow staff around to the other side of his body and comes back with a lateral swing. Hits him across the cheek, though doesn't knock him out. It's then the spider cultist's turn. These guys are going to move forward toward Lucas and attack with the dagger axe. They make 2 melee attacks, a 12 and a 9. Both of those are going to miss.
Yeah.
And this guy comes over, 2 attacks. 11 and 8, those also miss. Let's
Nice.
say
He's a good
Wow.
boy.
Wow, and the tough boy. Nice.
it's Lincoln the dog's turn. So I should make this different. There we go. Lincoln is going to move here and attack
Oh my.
this guy. An 11 is going to miss. And then
He's a good boy too.
Isn't he got the advantage by the flank?
Yes, he does. Thank you. 21, that hits.
Nice.
Good catch. 6. Okay, Kamaji's turn.
This
Okay.
is kind of hilarious.
Yeah, it does look funny.
I flank you, you can flank him, and he
I can't-
flank you again.
I can't flank anybody though.
Nope.
Too far away to get here. Hold on, I have to read something real quick. I think I need to be the only one.
Hey, by the way,
5 feet.
Yeah.
does the range attack got flanking too? Like,
No.
if you no? Okay.
Only melee.
Okay.
I don't.
Good question, though.
Okay, attack rolls. If you are in no other creatures are within 5 feet of me. Okay. I don't think I can. Ooh, actually, okay. Oh no, that's. Shoot! Oh, this sucks. I can't get advantage anyway. I guess maybe I'll go into the woods over here and hide as a bonus action.
Okay.
I got a 14.
14. Let me check the passives. It's going to be against this one probably. So that passes. And that one fails. Nope. Looks like the cultists point you out. Just barely.
Okay. I'm gonna still just shoot my short bow at. I'm gonna shoot it at the maimed gore.
Okay.
Alright, I'm assuming that hits.
Let's see.
24?
24 hits. Yes.
Only 9 damage though.
Okay.
That's
9 damage. All right, 1 second. All right. Grezlock.
Grislock. Gonna rage. Yeah, I'm yowling like. You know nothing about mighty core wing. I will crush you like a core ring will crush your stupid god. Yeah. Chop him with my spear. Not chop him. Stab him. Cha.
Are you attacking Link or maimed? You said maimed Gore?
Yes, the horn dude.
Okay.
You stupid horn. Yeah. Did that hit?
You
Oh,
get advantage.
Flanking. Yes. Nah.
That misses. You swing. He dodges the swing and. Yeah.
Alright.
You're starting to realize this guy's tough.
Pretty tough. Okay. Nah, that's my turn.
Okay, it goes to Link next. He is going to turn and try and grapple Musashi. A rage overcomes him. He gets an 8. Musashi is going to roll athletics. Gets a 19 and avoids it. That's his turn. Then goes to maimed Gore. He's going to turn and attack the dog. This one's Lucas.
No, don't touch Lucas.
2 claw
Bite the
attacks.
dog. What the fuck?
Okay, so that's going to be
Shit, no.
7. 13.
Dude's nuts.
He's dead. So
No!
he turns with his last attack and he hits you, Gruzlock, for 8 slashing damage.
That's 4. You will pay! Holy shit, eat the dog! He bite the dog to death.
He was a good
Yeah.
boy.
He was a good boy.
Now I'm the double raging now. I lose my mind. I become Super Saiyan.
Okay. Let's see. Goes to this next. Okay, so the screeching rig, it comes closer and then suddenly it breaks out of the brush and lands here next to maimed Gore and Rio. And it lands. It's a Snallygaster.
What the fuck? Wow, so big.
This thing has like a pronged beak with a single eye
fuck?
on its head. It's got a colorful plumage, but it almost looks like a
Holy
serpent.
shit.
with wings. It
Crazy.
lands, and it is going to use its multi-attack. It's
Is
going to
that
use...
thing is just a like a random creature, or is it with the cultist?
You could roll a perception check, if you'd like, on your next turn. Okay, you'd already rolled
Right.
it. That's fine. Or Rig can also roll it now if he wanted to, because he had passed
he
the
did.
Snallygas.
He was the one who. He's the one that rolled.
Oh, he's one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Gotcha. This thing is a random creature in the area.
Oh.
They're in its territory, and it noticed all the activity and swooped in. Okay, so now I got to decide here who we're going to be attacking first. So give me a second. Each turn, it's going to randomly attack one of your groups. Give me a call. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay, evens. It's your call. So do you want to be attacked first, or do you want them to be attacked first?
Attack them.
Good call. All right, so he's going
Avenge
to...
the dog.
It is closest to maimed gore, so it is going to attack that. Okay, well, let me fix something. It looks like I've got an issue with one of the monsters. There we go. All right, I can roll it. All right, gets a 19, which is going to hit maimed gore, and it deals 22 piercing damage to him.
We didn't see 19. We only see 12.
Oops, sorry about that.
Please.
There you go. Okay, so after he pierces the maimed gore with its three-pronged beak, it's going to now make an opposed grapple check. Okay, let's see if he does it. He does not have that, so it's straight strength. It's a 20 total. And let's see here. This guy's going to roll strength as well. Oh, maimed gore actually passes. So he's not grappled. Okay, this next thing, he's going to make another one of these attacks. That one's going to fail. It is now Musashi's turn. He is going to again try to stop his brother from doing whatever he's doing. He gets a 20.
We still didn't see the plus.
Yeah, it's just showing your straight dice roll
Oh my gosh.
for like everything.
Nice, he finally got it.
There we go. All right, so he is grappled now. And we've tagged that. Awesome. Donnie Zalium is going to go ahead and attack. He's got advantage with his quarterstaff. He's going to hit. And he's going to do 4 bludgeoning. And this goes to Rig.
Oh, right. I'm going to aim for maimed gore again. And let's see. 24 to hit this time.
Nice.
That hits.
Alright, and since he's taken damage already, I get to do a little extra. 9 piercing damage.
Awesome. That hits him. He takes it. And what are you shooting him with? A short bow?
Bladed longbow.
Oh, bladed longbow. Yeah, that thing pierces right through his shoulder, flies out the other side. He rears back, screaming. Anything else?
Can I just make like an animal handling check to see if I can find some way of like understanding this creature and making it fight more for us? Or is that like a nature
Snallygaster,
check?
yeah. I'd say animal handling if you'd like. Hold on.
16.
Let's see here. It is possible to do this, but in order to be successful at it, you're going to have to jump on its back to show your dominance.
When I was growing up in the woods, my pappy always said, "Now, Rig, if you ever meet a snallygaster, you gotta jump on its back and show dominance." Never forget that. Wise words from a wise man.
Random facts from Papa Rig.
Yep.
All right, you see an opportunity here. Do you want to try to run?
Yeah, let's do it.
If you want to try to pass over everybody, I'll let you do an athletics check. But if you fail it, you're going to take opportunity attacks. Or you could go all the way around, but it's going to take you an extra turn.
Rig is my athletics is +0, but I do kind of feel like that would be the
Acrobatics will be
epic
okay.
thing to do.
Can he
Acrobatics?
wait, what he trying to do now?
He's trying to
Jump on the back of that creature.
Yeah.
What about he recharge at me, and I use my reaction to support his jump? Right? You know that, like, you know that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Sure. That will use your reaction and will give Rig advantage on the acrobatics or athletics
Nice.
check.
Let's go. Let's do
All right.
this.
Acrobatics with advantage.
That passes. That's what you needed. You land on the Snallygaster's back. It is a very large creature, but it's quite low to the ground. And you're just straddling right between the shoulders, you know, where the wings are.
Yep.
And yeah, you've got control of this thing. You are still going to have to, well, you don't have control of it yet. You're on it, and you're going to have to roll next turn to gain control.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
It then goes to Rio. Rio is going to use non-lethal damage to knock his friend out. He just says, "This isn't right, Link. I don't know why you're doing this. You should explain yourself." He gets advantage.
Yeah.
A 20 to hit.
Mm.
And he pops him over the head with 7 damage, sending Link to the ground.
Nice.
Okay, he is then going to turn his attention toward the Snallygaster. The Spider Cultists go next. All right, they're making 2 attacks. Actually, this guy is going to go... he's going to stay here and attack the dog. No, he's going to move here and attack the Snallygaster. 13 and a 13, both of those are going to miss. The next guy comes over here, attacks with his dagger axe, and both of those miss.
What a dumb bag.
They try to swing at the Snallygaster, but its tail whips up and knocks their arms. They don't lose control of their weapons, but they don't get their attacks in. It then goes to Kamaji.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash around here. And then do I have advantage for flanking him?
I would say no, because it's not an ally of yours.
Not an ally,
Well-
but another threat.
True. Yeah, I guess so. Because it doesn't have to be an ally, right? We've never played it that way, I don't think.
I think as long as it's not an ally and it's
yeah.
something that they're actively is trying to kill them, it's still got their attention.
Sure. Let's roll it then.
All right. I will hit him with my daggers, my chef's knives. 25 to hit
That hits. Very nice.
and 20
Ooh.
piercing damage.
Wow.
Good. As you bring your daggers forward, you can describe how you take them down.
He's focused on the Snallygaster, and I just like sprint up behind him and like from behind just stab him through the eyeball.
He grips his eyeball and screams as the blood weeps out of his face. He falls to the ground in a lump.
Yeah, I just stab him like straight through to like the pommel of my, or like the base of my chef's knife. It just goes right through his eye socket, right to his brain. Insta kill.
Whoa. Wow, brutal.
And I just pull it out cleanly and like do a flourish to like
and lick
flick
it.
to flick the blood off of it, and then I'm just back to my ready stance.
No, you need to lick it.
No, I'm not gonna
Cautiously.
lick it.
Cautiously licking, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but not this. These guys look
No?
fucked.
Okay.
Wait, if you do that, you can intimidate them. Like, your brand's so tasty. You are the next.
I feel like that's not.
Could be a new cuisine.
That's pretty
That's not-
extreme.
That's not
Yeah, but-
cautious. I feel like at that point,
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of a battle.
But you remember Kamaji is the one like want to eat everything there.
That's true. It's
Wanna
some new
cook
cuisine you
everything.
haven't tried yet.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I won't explore the options once the battle is over, but I'm not gonna be licking the blood off my knife mid-battle.
Maybe this will help with this decision, but these cultists look like they're part spider.
Part spider.
They're bipedal, but their faces have many eyes. And they are
Wow.
you notice that they have
you eaten spider before?
other appendages
Good.
under their robes.
They have multiple leg or something.
Yeah, they have other appendages under their robes. They're only fighting with 2 of them though, because the others are smaller.
Your spiders are basically lobster.
Well, let's see.
My turn's over.
Okay, so not eating it. Got it. Gruzlock.
Not eating it yet. Not eating it yet.
Important distinction there. Yep.
Okay. Wait, if I come here, I get the opportunity attack by the big bird?
Yes. Oh, yes, you would. Yep, but you would get advantage on maimed gore.
Oh, You know what? I'm gonna take it. Heh.
Okay. It is going to use its. Let's see, its tail. Oh no, it would be this one. 25 to hit, 27
What the-
piercing damage.
Oh,
I need you to
I
roll.
shouldn't do that.
I need you to roll.
Yeah, that was rough.
I need you to
I'm
roll. You're dead.
Yeah, that damage you even have already cost me down.
Okay, hold on a second though.
Okay.
Okay, roll. Yeah, you fail your grapple check then, so you're automatically grappled. You're stuck on the beak.
Okay. Well, but I already done.
Yes, but your limp body is hanging from the bird's beak.
You're gonna eat me. Aw.
So if
Wow.
you start your turn while grappled by the Snallygaster, you automatically take damage, which would need an automatic death save failure. Just so you know.
Can I use the inspiration to like let he got disadvantage or I don't know, dodge or something?
Could he use inspiration on my attack?
Ah,
I think you might be able to do that.
or maybe do a dex saving throw or something.
Okay, you have inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll disadvantage on the hit. Okay.
Okay. Screw you!
It would have. Oh my god.
Why'd you do this to me?
I'm surprised you made that move, bro. That was a
Oh
dangerous
my
move.
God.
Yeah, you saw that he attacks like
Aw.
brutally.
I
That was a-
saw it. I got AC 17. I don't know.
You
Oh, man.
literally took like a huge
Oh.
attack just to try and get advantage on one
Oh
attack.
my god.
So-
Aw.
After this happens, so now Gruzlock is hanging on the beak, okay, and he's grappled. And if he starts his turn there, he takes an automatic failure. But after his turn, Link pops up He rolls a 20 on his death save. He's up, and he gets to
Oh
go.
my god.
He's gonna
But he's
action.
still grapple, right?
He's still grappled, yeah. But he's going to attack with his giant crow's beak against Musashi. A 16. Let me make sure this is equipped. That hits. He does 8 piercing damage to him. And then he's going to action surge. Whoops, this was... Oh no, that was right. Sorry. Alright, then he's going to attack again. 23 is going to hit. He does another 8 damage to him. And he pecks
What a jerk.
2 chunks out of Musashi's chest. And Musashi's like, what have you done, brother? How many times has East died in this campaign? That's a good question. I don't know. A lot.
Like it's like an every session.
He's like our Kenny from South Park.
Oh no, they got Grizzlon!
Okay, that was Link's turn. It's Maimed Gore's turn. He's going to turn and he's going to attack the Snallygaster. Okay, he's going to multi-attack. He's going to use his bite, his 2 claws. 2 of those are going to hit. Ooh, okay, so 18 total.
Wow.
You see feathers fly, but this huge dragon bird, you're not sure what it is yet, is relatively unaffected by it.
Holy shit.
All right. That was
No, I have a
turn.
faith. I have faith in Rick. Rick will tame this beast and he will release me. I'll be fine.
Okay, it is odds. It is going to attack a friendly character. It's going to use... It's going to use its tail on Rig.
I'm on its back right now. Is it gonna lash up around and hit itself?
It's yeah, I guess it would be hard to hit you. So it'll target Kamaji then. So 19 to hit.
Does he have reach?
He does. He has reach of 15.
Wow.
Dang it.
What? Wow.
8 bludgeoning damage to Kamaji.
Holy shit.
It then goes to Musashi's turn. He is going to try and take down Link, but he is going to roll a wisdom check first. He's going to use non-lethal damage again. 22. 4. That brings him down. It's Donnie Zalium's turn. He is going to move here. Take advantage against Maimed Gore. 14 is going
Why
to
not
miss.
give me a hand?
Rig, you're on the back of the Snallygaster as a free action. You can try to roll animal handling. You have advantage.
All right.
Let's do this.
Just like Pappy taught you. Ooh, you fail to do it this time, but you can try in the future. Until then, it is a random roll.
Free action.
That was a free action.
Right.
You can do something else.
All right. I'm gonna shoot from the back at Maimed Gore.
Okay.
Nice.
20-40. Now I roll well.
Yep, you shoot. You hit him in the throat. How much damage?
Doing 12 piercing damage.
12 piercing. Awesome. Then goes to Rio. Rio is going to move. Yeah. He's going to stay. And he's going to attack the Snallygaster, just in case things don't work out. 7 damage to it. He hits it in the leg, but it just doesn't look like it's affected very much. And then it goes to the spider cultist. He is going to move. Now he's going to attack Donnie. 15 to hit. That misses. He goes for a second attack, and that misses as well. It's now Lincoln's turn. He's going to move here and attack the cultist, dealing 6 damage to him.
He's got advantage too.
Oh, right. Thank you. Okay. Kamaji.
I'll go here, and I will also attack the cultist.
That hits.
And 18 piercing damage.
You're a cultist killer. How do you take him down?
Nice.
Same way, exactly the same.
Your
Like if
damage
you,
is nuts.
if you had seen it like side by side, you would have swore it was the same kill.
Damn. You're just very precise with your strikes. All those hours in the kitchen are proving to you that you are able to use them in battle.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Gruzlock,
Okay.
death saving throw.
Isn't you say I will take the ultimate damage?
Oh, you do. You take 1 failure.
1 failure.
Yep, and then we'll just leave it at that. Otherwise, I think it'll be
Okay.
too much, and we don't want to. Yeah, we don't want to go through that too fast. So I'll just count like an automatic.
Wait, so I didn't roll that saving throw?
No, you do.
I guess.
I still
Right.
roll. If
I think technically, yeah. I was gonna override that though because I feel like it will expedite it too quickly.
you feel it, you feel the I'm gonna roll the
Oh.
1 and then I'm dead.
Okay, roll it. Roll it.
Yeah, I will not end here.
Okay.
That passes.
Link's turn. He's down. He fails. Maimed Gore is gonna go. He's gonna attack the bird. Oh my god. Only one of those is gonna hit. For 10.
This bird is nuts.
Snallygaster. You guys are evens. Okay, it's going to attack Maimed Gore. It's going to use its 3-pronged beak. It's going to release you, so you are no longer grappled.
Oh, nice.
And it is going to attack the other baddie. Nat 20.
Oh, he's dead.
That
He's
thing's so
dead.
dead.
It's going to be
Yeah.
36
Oh my
piercing.
God, he's dead.
He's still alive, but he's grappled.
What?
He is then going to use... It can also use its tail, I guess. So it's going to use its tail. 25 to hit.
Oh man.
Another 10, but it's still alive.
Oh.
Maimed Gore was scary.
Now who is the weak?
It is
I guess
Moose.
I'm the weak.
I guess I'm going to have to introduce villains from a distance, because Gruzlock just tries to smash everybody in the face.
And then dies, yeah.
It's Musashi's
Hey,
turn.
he insult my idol. My God, I need to punch him in the face.
Grizzlock really wants to be that like badass that can just solve any situation with force, and then just
Yes.
is just way too weak and just like
Aw.
dies immediately every
So
encounter.
sad. So
But-
sad.
It doesn't stop him from trying.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
never give up.
Musashi.
It's about to sending a message, you know.
Musashi moves on Maimed Gore, attacks twice. He did action surge. He wasn't able to take it down. It then goes to Donnie Zaliam. He is going to move forward to attack Maimed Gore with a vengeance. I mean, this thing has been killing his people. He gets advantage. A 23. And it's going to be 1d8. So he gets 8 bludgeoning damage. He knocks this thing and breaks maimed Gore's neck. It sends maimed Gore falling down onto the ground, dead.
Nice.
Rig, this is your chance.
All right.
Please.
I'm gonna aim the.
That passes. He needed the 15.
All right.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
I think the reason being is, you know, it's kill. You guys have killed the cultists, and this thing sees that, and it stops. It knows that you've attacked it, but you've calmed it down. And there's like a bit of a tension in the air between your two groups, but it takes a breath, and it begins to kind of huff and recover itself.
The only things that attacked it were the cultists, Rio,
Yeah, we haven't-
and Lincoln.
True.
Oh yeah. No, don't eat the dog. Run, Lincoln.
It starts to
Thank
back
you.
up. I'm gonna say that. What
I'm
were you gonna
still on
say?
its back, so I'm move with it.
Cap. What were you gonna say, Jeff?
Okay.
Or Rig?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh.
Alright, but you know, just stay calm here. This creature don't mean us no harm. We're in its territory. We just gotta be nice and steady.
It kind of like shakes, and, you know, plumage kind of fluffs, but it like sort of gets low to the ground to let you off its back, and you get the sense that it's going to leave if you let it.
Easy there.
I hop off.
Okay. It backs up into the woods, but it seems to be watching you from the tree line. Donnie Zalium tells you, "Oh, that was dangerous. We almost died there. We should get out of here before anything else happens." He walks over to Gruzlock, and he's going to try and pick him up.
While he's attending to him, I'm quickly gonna try and harvest any monster parts from these guys.
Okay.
Can I do a medicine check on Gruzlock while he's doing that to see if
Yep.
I can? Nope.
Okay, Donnie Zalium gives you a regular healing potion, Gruzlock.
Oh, how a nice guy.
He tells you he has a limited number of those, so don't swing at everything that
So-
breathes.
Potion of healing.
Yep.
So I
2d4
roll
plus
like
4.
this. Ring.
Or 2. Yep. Nice. That's pretty good.
Nice. Yay, I'm back.
Ugh. What happened? Where the cult is? Where the asshole? I just killed him.
Okay, and Link is back with 1 health point. He has surrendered. His brothers take him over here to this tree. As they do, there's like these crows that are hovering over you on one of the branches. They begin to question him, interrogate Link. They're quite confused by what's going on.
I'm gonna
Can I-
chop the Mangor's head off.
Okay, you have his head and his horn.
Nice.
What would you like to do?
And,
Oh, you want to do monster parts too, right?
Yeah.
The regular cultists, there's 2 of them, so you just multiply this by 2, but it's a challenge rating of 1/2.
Okay, but I rolled the check. I rolled nature. So, oh, it's only a DC 5
Hmm?
for common.
Mm,
Challenge rating 1/2.
yeah.
And I get 3 common parts per cultist.
Yep. You got it.
So that is that just for the 2 cultists?
That's
Spider
ju-
cultists?
Yeah, it's just for the 2 spider cultists.
Okay, so we're up to 12.
can I have that guy's? How can I?
And then what's the other guy?
So the other guy is challenge 7. So that'll be uncommon, and it's medium.
And I still pass that. It's a DC 10. So 4 more common, 2 uncommon. Got it.
Yep.
16.
Okay, and then let me go ahead and dish out XP. So you get 0 for the Snallygaster. Actually, I'm going to give you a little bonus for the Snallygaster. It's going to be just 100 XP for taming it, Rig. Otherwise, you wouldn't have gotten
All right.
0. So.
Yep.
Lucas
Where's
is 0.
Mango's picture? What's the Mango's picture's name? Don't do. Put his head.
Give me 1 second. This would be... Wait, how much was it? Divided by... Oh yeah, that's what we want. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and dish this out. You actually got quite a big chunk there. See how close you are. You're very close. My God. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. Stream's still going.
Let's go kill Link so we can level up. I'll be right back. I go to the bathroom.
Just tell him, sorry, I have to kill you. I need to level up.
Baldur's Gate 3 vibes.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I like how East spelled it for his thing. It says maned gore head. He's from Maine.
What do you guys want to do? There's these 3 guys. They're arguing over here in the corner. They've got Link tied up. They've pushed him against this tree. And he's sitting there and he just looks kind of crazed. Rio and Musashi are just like, what is going on?
I'm just gonna kind of give them their space and observe, but like I'm giving them their space, but still stay like engaged in the situation and just kind of observe what they're gonna do, because I do think like ultimately it's their choice. Like it's their friend, and I'm obviously not gonna just like watch them like let him go and like knife us, but like I'm gonna let them handle the situation at least for a minute and see what they're doing.
And Rig's just gonna point out again, like, that he saw the weird stuff on his face.
What do you mean? What weird stuff on his face? Musashi kind of like steps forward and looks to take a closer look at it.
I'm just a simple dwarf from the forest, but this guy's got something going on under that scarf. You might want to remove it. I was going to talk beards with him earlier, but it seems like we're kind of past that now.
Link spits in your direction. A loogie lands at your feet. And then Musashi takes the scarf and unravels it, throws it to the ground, and he like pushes his neck back to look at the scars. And he throws the bag to Rio and he says, check this. Check to see what's inside. And Rio like puts his hand down in the bag and he pulls out skins. Like face skins. And Musashi like pushes him against the trunk and he goes, "You're with the faceless, aren't you?" And Link just smiles.
Faceless.
Wait, what the fuck? So this dude take Ding's face.
You don't know.
Wait,
He has faces in his bag.
So are we to believe that a friend of yours had his identity and face stolen, or has this man always not been your friend?
No, this is my friend's face. And Link just starts to laugh. He cackles maniacally. And he's like, "Are you not my friend?" And he just keeps cackling.
You kill your friend and take his face. And telling you.
Musashi,
What are the faceless? I'm unaware of these.
he tells you that they're a group of cultists that have been operating nearby their Elmwood. And it's one of the reasons why they've come down here, is that they think they have ties to the Underearth.
Ooh.
So Musashi gets extremely angry. I'm going to have him roll a wisdom check, or saving throw. He passes. He lunges forward towards Link, and he presses... What's he wielding? He presses the bar of the shaft of his boar spear up against Link's neck. And he's like, I should kill you right now. And Link is just still laughing. He doesn't care at all.
I
Rio's
can do you a favor.
Rio like steps in and says, hold on a second. We shouldn't just kill him outright. Like we should think about this, because he's probably has more information. Like he's very skilled. So he's probably has ties to this cult that we're dealing with.
Let's torture him.
What?
We should torture him. He's an asshole.
Oh, I don't know if I'm all on board with torturing a person, no matter how big an asshole they may or may not be.
It's okay. We just chop a little bit, finger and toes. Not big deal, you know.
Link starts to laugh and he goes, I've removed my own face. Do you think removing fingers is going to get information from me? I will die first before I tell you anything.
You want
Yeah.
to just die because the finger?
You can try to intimidate him, but it is very, very difficult.
Okay.
What about your penis?
That's in the other bag.
Oh my god. Oh. A 16. Give me a second here. That is not enough.
Okay.
Alright, tough guy. You don't need penis, I guess.
He tells you that he doesn't have a penis. He's a eunuch.
All right.
Alright. Guys, I think I got nothing. If he don't have penis, I don't know how to torture him.
No. Well, I guess that's for the best then.
Rio kind of looks back. He's like, how can we... Well, what do we do with him then? We can't bring him with us, but we can't murder him. And Musashi's like, we're going to have to murder him, Rio. There's nothing else that we can do.
He's not your friend. He tried to kill you.
Yeah, he killed your friend and take his face. I will just chop him to 1,000 pieces if I were you.
But he knows where our real friend is.
Your real friend is dead. He doesn't have a face anymore.
Well, I mean, this guy doesn't have a face and he's survived. Maybe there's a small chance that he's still out there.
Oh, I'm convinced. That makes sense.
I highly doubt it.
Well, you know what, Kamaji? If your face got taken off, I will still try to save you. No
I'm
one
just
take
saying-
my friend's face.
Do you think that this man in front of us is capable of taking someone like your friend, strapping him down, cutting his face off safely, and what motivations would he have to keep your friend alive? He just wanted his face. Seems like it'd be a heck of a lot easier to take a face off a dead man than a live one.
Well, we should.
I'm not speaking from experience or anything, just a hunch.
He says, Rio and Musashi were like, well, we should at least remove our friend's face from this imposter in case our friend is still alive.
Sure.
He's like, is
But-
anyone here good at like surgically removing anything like this? Like, they're like, I don't have the skill to do this.
I know how to skin an animal. Come here.
Okay.
Sure, this asshole is an animal.
Hold him down.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
26.
That passes. You're able to follow the scar
Nice.
line. You remove the actual Link's face from this imposter, and when you do so, you reveal what's behind the mask, and that is a bunch of spider eyes underneath the
Yeah.
skin. It is a spider cultist.
Man.
Now I really hate them.
After
Gross.
I take the face off, I just like pretend to slip and I stab him through the face.
Okay,
Kill him.
he's dead. Again, this is whoops. I cannot kill NP or real players, I guess. Oh, that's why. 1 second. There we go.
Yeah.
Again, this was the imposter. This wasn't the actual Link. You don't know if he's still alive or not.
But we have his face.
You've got his face.
I'm
So
gonna
we at
chop
least-
this dude's head off too.
Okay, you have 2 heads. You want to just add that to your pack.
Nice. I just bind them on my belt. There's 2
Okay.
head on my belt now.
I'd say there's not much more that you're able to carry, though. You're carrying quite a bit at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you carry any more, you'll be over encumbered and you'll be taking disadvantage on things. All right, so this is done. I'm going to rename this as Imposter. Link Imposter.
We killed him. Reroll that XP.
True. Let's see if I can finish it. Okay. 1 second. I've got to check something for that. Oh, wow. That's actually... Let's see. No, that's character advancement. I don't know how much XP a 3rd level character would be. I don't think we've ever done that before.
I'm pretty sure it's like something like 43 XP.
That sounds right to me.
All right, 43 XP each. Let me just finish the encounter for you.
It ends up being 42.
Here, I will just give you... And it'll be... Oops, sorry guys. I keep clicking my numpad keys. Gotta not do that.
How like
Is it 275?
even the dog didn't notice that he's not his real master.
This is some evil magic.
Aw, and the dog is dead too. So sad.
Okay, did you get it?
Get
Yeah,
what?
you got it. You got your level. Sweet.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Okay, we did it. You guys have leveled up. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy inactive and remove him from the map. And I think, which dog died? I can't remember. Was it Link or Lincoln? I accidentally removed it.
It was Lucas.
Lucas died?
Yep.
Okay. And we are back to normal. Cool. Okay, here's the party. You guys ready to move on?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
deciding if I want to take a feat or not.
Oh, cool. Yeah, take your time with the leveling.
I take a feat. This feat looks. Wait. No. Oh, this looks good, but I need to take this. Warwing attack! Ah, awesome.
I went with lucky again. That's one I almost always use.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys are going to move over here to the side of the map, and you'll be taken off. Let me go and reveal that. Okay.
Wait, I forgot. Are you saying like we can retrain? Like retrain to another class? Is that a thing?
Retrain.
Like now I'm barbarian level 4. Can I like retrain, become like fighter level 4?
Yeah, I would say if you spend your time traveling doing that, we could say that's a possibility. I think to make more sense, perhaps Musashi and Rio teach you, because they're actually both fighters. So let's go with that. And they're going to teach you to be a fighter instead of barbarian if you want to retrain. It is going to cost a little bit of money though for their time and effort.
Sure, but not now. Maybe one day I will go to their village and learn from them.
Oh, okay. You don't want to do it now?
Yeah, I just curious about that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I would say they definitely make that offer to you. You guys travel for another whole day, so you're going to go ahead and use one ration each.
Okay.
And I will
Ration.
huddle you.
We need to bury that poor little dog. Wait, where's the
Yeah.
another dog?
Dog's coming. It for some reason didn't port over. Here you go. There's the doggy.
Oh wait, so the dog. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys travel for a day, and at the end of that day, you reach a ruin in the Underdark. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what that looks like. This is a Duergar ruin and Drow ruin, because they have coexisted for a long time. It's kind of what you can see from where you're at. Okay, what would you like to do?
I'll just move forward cautiously.
Okay. When you enter the space, let's see here. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception.
Is this all of us or just Kamaji?
Kamaji, since he walked forward first, I guess. And you would have gotten a long rest, by the way. I don't think it matters for you because you did your level up. But...
Yeah, we level up, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
From now on, every time I'm trying to attack first, I will rage first. That's the only reason I die. If I rage first, I won't die.
It's true.
I cannot be ready anytime I rage. Like, this time, okay, now I'm angry. Ah!
And don't take attacks from opportunity attacks from large birds.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, yeah.
All right. And your perception roll was a 21. You do notice something. There appears to be a... Who's...
No,
Kamaji is 11.
Mine's above
Oh, I'm
that.
sorry. Yeah, you don't see anything, Kamaji. You smell
I
it.
come with Kamaji.
Kamaji
help
smells
you.
something. Gruzlock, you notice that there are troll tracks nearby
There's some troll here.
and markings on the stone. Trolls like to write words in stone. They're often misspelled, and they try to write poems and things.
Is that P?
Or
Troll
warnings
P?
sometimes. No, it's like they've
P on the rock.
P, but also like maybe they've etched messages in the stone. This one's a warning, not to pass through the troll's lake.
Can I lick it?
Can you lick it? You can lick it if you want. The P?
What?
What are you talking about? You can if you want, man. I don't know if you want to do that though.
So at this point, Rig is just noticing everyone in his party likes to lick stuff. And he's
So
very
weird.
confused by why everyone else
Make
is.
sure,
this was-
like.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you do, Rig? What do you do when you see Gruzlock licking the stone, which has clearly been peed on?
That's 2 out of 2 people recently joined forces with from the city who like to lick random objects. And I'm forced to conclude that's a city person thing, and that's one more reason I'm glad I don't live in a city.
Are you beginning to wonder if this is what everyone does in Stoneguard?
Oh yeah, no, I already think it's what everyone does.
Now you want to
I-
go with Musashi. You don't even want to come back to our village.
I just turned to these 2 guys.
Are either of you from a city?
Us?
To-
No,
to
we're
be, it's like-
we're from Elmwood. It's just a small
Okay.
village, not much bigger than Fingrove.
so city.
I mean, for
Well-
Rig, like anything bigger than like 2 huts is a city.
Maybe for some people, but we consider ourselves a village, very rural.
Yeah, and do you lick random things?
No, I can't recall licking anything. I mean, sometimes we like to chop up the sugar bamboo, and we suck on those. But that's most kids will go and do that.
Okay, so maybe it's just these 2 kind of city person thing. Oh, all right.
I think it is. I've never seen anybody lick troll piss before. That's pretty weird.
Thing is, I don't really know what's normal. It's I'm not really from there, so good to get some perspective on
No,
this thing.
you guys don't have idea. I can track them. I can know. This P is like, this is a couple days ago or something. Maybe they're still here.
Roll a nature check, Gruzlock. Maybe you do learn something about this.
Can I roll survival? My nature is -2.
Sure, yeah, survival works. I think that works better for you as like a theme.
Oh shit! Never mind.
You can't tell
Good.
much. It's
So Grezlock, what can you tell from licking that piss?
It's a little bit bitter.
oh my
I can
God.
tell this troll have some, dairy problem or something. That's
See-
very important information.
So, Rig could give you advantage because I have proficiency, but I'm not licking it, so no, there's no advantage here.
You should try it. Give it a shot.
I think maybe you should take your tongue off that stone, Gruzlock. And Rio kind of walks over here with Musashi.
Alright.
That's. I mean, I can understand sniff and scat to try to figure out which direction the animal may have moved off in, but I don't think there's any benefit to, sucking down troll pee.
What you talking about? You know nothing.
Hey,
It's
I
a
know lots of things.
traditional way.
I've been down here for a long time. Rio kind of walks off to this stone. He leans against it, his back against it. He's just kind of standing there casually chuckling to himself. Well, Musashi looks back at the 3 of you and he's like, how should we approach this? He's kind of more like the leader in his group.
Is it all water?
That's all water. Yep.
It's all piss.
There's
Lick
a
it,
whole
quick.
pool of it.
All right. Maybe I should, wash my mouth and my tongue.
Yeah, maybe.
Not feeling very well now.
Roll for poison.
I gotta,
Yeah.
I gotta,
No
I
poison.
gotta lick the water like a dog.
You want to drink the water?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll stealth check for me.
Those?
If you're trying to be quiet. I just want to see.
Never trying to be quiet.
Oh, true, yeah. I want to just kind of get an idea about how, like, this is maybe not intentional on your part. I just want to see how loud you are.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You go down to the water's edge and you don't see anything. The pool appears to be quite, like, gradually gets deeper and deeper. So the first square here, next to the stairs that are visible, is like a foot deep. You can move through it. There's no consequence. The next step is 5 feet. The next step is 10 feet. So once you get to the 5 foot or 10 foot, it becomes difficult terrain.
The water is deep.
Yep.
Oh. Well, we can swim.
Okay, since you're there, I'd say you can see a little bit more of the map.
Hey, where is our dwarf friend? The Donnie.
Oh, he's still here too. He just didn't pour it in for whatever reason. There you go.
He's drowning.
Okay. If you're at the water's edge, you are welcome to roll perception.
Perception. 20.
You do notice ripples right here.
Why is ripple?
The water's moving.
So something down there.
Yep.
Hey, Kamaji, come here. I think there's some fish. We can catch some. I'm hungry.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah, you can roll a nature check to see, or survival if you wanted to try and catch some fish.
Yay, let's catch fish.
I'd say Rig is helping you with that, so you can roll
Nice.
advantage on your nature check, Kamaji.
I'm gonna use my spear, try to stab some fish.
Okay. Kamaji, you walk forward, you see a multicolored fish, and you're very careful as you approach, and you throw your weapon in, and you get it. You get this really cool fish. It comes out, it's like a more vibrant than a rainbow trout.
I'm gonna tie
love
some
meat.
rope. I'm gonna be like, say I tie some rope around an arrow, and then like,
Oh, smart.
Cool.
shoot it with the arrow and reel it in.
You got one. It's quite a large fish. I'd say it's as large as your arm, so maybe like 1.5 feet.
Ooh.
Two,
What about
2
me?
feet. Let's see. Gruzlock, you got a 15. You did get a fish. It's a little bit smaller than Kamaji's.
Yay. Nice. I give it to Kamaji.
As soon as you take that fish out of the pool, though, this creature reveals himself to you atop this rock.
Ooh.
He climbs up to the top.
What the hell? It's a troll?
A troll.
Is
Who
that-
goes
wait,
there?
No, we're just some weary travelers passing through. Nothing to startle you.
You took my fish. Put fish back and leave my home.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are these is your fish?
These are my fish, and you'll take it. I don't like that.
Sorry, we were not aware, my good sir, that these fish were yours.
My
we can
name's
stop.
Bug, and this Bug's poor.
Well, yeah.
And you Bug, and Bug don't like that.
Well, we'll put your fish back for you.
What does that mean? Bug.
Bug. Can't you speak, funny guy? You look like funny guy. Come up here and I'll show you my fist. He brings out his huge fist, shakes it towards you.
I see you got a big fist. Maybe you are the funny guy.
I'm not funny guy. This is my pool. And he just tells you to put the fish back immediately.
I'll put the fish back.
Okay.
But I stabbed the fish on the spear. The fish already dead.
Okay, well, it dies. And so he gets a little bit upset by this, but he appreciates that you still put it back. He walks over, he picks it up, and he goes back to his perch. And he just starts to eat the fish raw, right in front of you.
Oh.
He's just ripping the flesh out. It kind of looks like Smeagol or something.
Cool.
He throws the carcass away when he's done with it. Now you need to leave.
He only ate one of them though.
He only ate one of them because the other one, did you pierce it?
I mean, I shot it with an arrow.
Yeah, so he would have eaten that one too then.
Or before he finishes this, after he finishes the first one, I'm gonna interject and be like, "Well, now, if you would let me, sir, I could prepare that fish for you in a way that'd be mighty tasty. Now, I'm sure it's quite delicious raw, but I might be able to elevate that fish for you and make your taste buds sing."
Okay, I'm interested. And he tells you to make the campfire over there by the entrance to this map that you came from. He also tells you while you are working to cook up this fish, he wants you to answer a riddle. And if you answer the riddle and you cook him the fish, then he will allow you to pass. But you may not touch the water again.
Okay.
It's riddle.
I'm going to... A riddle? It's like a puzzle.
Oh. I see.
Give me a moment while I grab it for you.
Well, if that's a puzzle, Grizzly gonna just don't even bother to hear it.
He
Okay.
doesn't care.
This is what
he's
he's-
gonna play with Lincoln.
This is what he says. You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin, and I'm slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy. What am I? You can go and roll your check for cooking. Each of you get one guess each.
Cooking?
Yeah, because Kamaji's going to be cooking up the fish for the troll. He tells you you're not allowed to eat the fish.
What a jerk. You should share.
What should I? I'm just gonna roll my thieves' tools, which are my chef's tools.
Sure.
They're not actually thieves' tools.
Nice. Yeah, it passes. You cook up the fish. Go ahead and roll a nature check for me to notice anything while you're working with these ingredients. You don't notice anything. It's very brightly colored. Sort of strikes you as odd, but you don't put anything together. You present the fish to the troll, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Excuse me. He takes the fish, gobbles it down. And you see that it regenerates him. He has like a wave of energy that washes over his body. Now he asks you to answer the riddle. He tells you he's going to allow you to pass, but if you answer the riddle, he's going to give you something special on your way.
Ooh. Cool.
I don't really have any good guesses so far. Anybody?
Can you tell us the riddle one more time there, Mr. Troll?
It's written in the chat.
The
there.
chat there.
Oh, okay.
What's mission?
You measure my life in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat. The wind is my enemy. If chat is watching and wants to give suggestions, by all means.
Hmm? What does it mean, measure my life in hours? Like kill him?
No, measure is like how to measure something is to like size it up or
Oh.
so like you would measure a human's life in years. You know, you say I'm this
Oh.
many years old. That's how you measure your life.
Oh.
This thing measures its
Oh,
life
this.
in
Oh.
hours.
Oh.
So we have It's Alley says a day is one answer. Someone
So if
else
it's
says a candle.
I was about to say, it sounds like something that's on fire there. If it only lives for a few hours and wins the enemy, I was thinking of a torch, but a candle also makes sense.
Oh,
How does-
candle makes
how does
sense.
it how does it serve you by expiring? It serves you like because it's dying as it slowly dies, it is serving you.
I think
But what
that
about
makes
the-
the most sense to me.
What about the quick when I'm thin and slow when I'm fat?
Like if it's a thin candle, it will burn out more quickly, and if it's a fat
Oh.
candle, it will burn more longer.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like
And the
candles.
wing
probably
is
best.
yeah, I think it's candle, yeah. But Grizzly just playing with Lincoln didn't even.
I remember back when I was a child, my pappy took me out to the woods one day and he said, "Now, Rig, if you ever hear this riddle, measure my life in hours and serve me by expiring. I'm quick when I'm thin, I'm slow when I'm fat. When's my enemy?" He told me it was a candle.
What? Masashi says,
enough for me.
that's good enough for me too. And the troll begins to
Pappy
bang
taught
on
me a
the
lot of good
stone.
things out there in the woods.
Seems like it. I wish that my pappy had stuck around. And Musashi kind of gets sad.
Aw.
The troll bangs his fist against the stone in a celebration, and he says, "Good, you got it. It's a candle. Here." He jumps into his pool. He goes below the surface, and he emerges a little bit later with the fish another really large fish, even bigger than the one you'd caught, and he hands it to you. And he tells you to eat it. This one is absolutely brilliant. I mean, when you look upon it, you can see that this fish has been eating spores. It's plain as day to you now. And he tells you, if you eat this fish, there's a very, 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 very small chance that something could maybe happen to you.
Oh, magic fish. Cool.
All right, I'm gonna cook it up.
It's
Okay.
a nice troll.
And then he goes back into his pool and he vanishes.
I'll cook it
Nice,
up
we
and
got
eat
a
it to
troll
everybody.
friend.
All right, you got to cook it successfully. You still got to pass that cooking check. You do have advantage because you've done this before. But this is a slightly different species. Very good. You got it. You cook it up. Who wants to eat it?
Me.
Can't we all eat it? Isn't it a super large fish?
You can, yes. But
We
it
should
just
cook
you
it.
know that it can have an effect on you.
We should cook
Oh,
it
yeah.
to a soup. We can drink a fish soup. It's so good. Have you guys try it?
You want fish soup? You make fish soup. I made roasted fish. Now, you want it or not?
The most angry I've ever heard Kamaji.
I know.
You know, let's roast the. Yeah, I eat the roast fish, but I cook the fish bomb to the soup. Extra flavor.
Okay. So you're gonna eat it. So everybody's eating it. I need you
Right.
to. I want each of you very slowly. Let's go one at a time. Rig, can you roll a D100 for me?
Sure. I will say that Rig waits for just like a moment for the other two to take a bite first before he eats it.
Oh,
Like
we
he
can.
does like once. Yeah,
Okay.
like he's always just a little bit cautious. Like he'll still eat it, but he's gonna just make sure he'll wait just like 10 seconds after these guys.
Okay.
I'm definitely just eat it.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll your D100s.
Both of us, or one at a time still?
Let's go with Kamaji and Gruzlock first then.
Okay. So just 1d100.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
man.
And then
And
let's
then-
have Rig.
And when he sees like they don't collapse, I'm assuming they don't collapse. And
Ooh. Okay. They don't collapse. And then I need to roll 2 more, one for each of the other boys. D3 and A3. Okay. So all of you, as a group in a party, you have unlocked cantrips.
oh, nice.
What's cantrip?
Now, you can't use cantrips. Cantrips are spells, basic spells. You can't use cantrips unless you level up into another kind of magic class that's unlocked. But it is unlocked, so I will make a note of that for you.
Since I'm a ranger, can I use ranger cantrips? I have one that is available to me right now.
Yes, you could, then, technically, yeah.
All right, I get biting arrow.
And I will say the troll also told you that these fish were affected by a mushroom called blue buffaloes. Blue buffalo caps.
Isn't that the thing Kibbles told us?
Yep.
Blue
Yeah.
buffalo.
Sounds like the matrons are hoarding these mushrooms and making them into this thing to keep other people from accessing magic.
I will also let you know that none of you rolled to have a genetic mutation. So you cannot pass this down to children yet. You just have it for just this character. Okay?
Oh. Ooh.
All right. If you'd like, we can move on to the next area. Unless you want to explore the rest of this cave. Or this section.
I mean, we're on a mission. Let's just keep moving.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
You guys would move over here. And then we're going to go to the next map.
Oh, now I want a roast fish. Roast fish are so good. You know, there is a way we cook roast fish. We roast it. We use a lot of salt on the fish and roast it. It will the fish skin become crispy, and then we make a chili pepper sauce on the fish. So good.
Sounds
Dang.
good.
That sounds really good.
Sounds so good. Garlic, chili pepper,
Okay.
green onion.
You guys are traveling for another 5 days. So you need to get rid of 5 rations in your pack each.
Okay.
Now this is a very, very, very big map. It's one of the like the really large ones we've used in the past. It's similar to that. Right here. Let me go ahead and get Donnie in there. And let me get the dog.
I'm so
All right.
hungry now.
I loved fish when I was living in China East. It's so good. Oh my god.
So good.
All right. So you guys are coming in from the north end of the map. And you're going to be overlooking the whole city pretty much. So actually I should just clear this.
Wow.
Nice.
You guys are like way over here. You've scaled this like very narrow walkway along this what turned into a very large lake, and now you are in like above the city, looking out over it. This is the Matron
Wow.
City. You can
This is like a
ignore the
triple-
names, by the way. We'll use some of them, but not all of them.
It's so huge. Our village looks so poor now.
Yeah. We've never seen anything like this, really. Right?
No, never. The closest thing you've heard of is Stoneguard, which is maybe something like this, but
But we've never been there.
you've never been there. Yeah.
Wow, look at how
No,
big it's here.
Old
Like
bucks,
it's-
old boys, old out.
You can ignore all the names. We'll have our own.
I know. I just like that one.
It's funny.
I hadn't noticed that, but you pointed out. That's amazing.
Okay.
Wow, how many king you have here? This kingdom is so huge.
Oh, this is where the Matrons live, so we're gonna have to go and visit them at the central castle. It's over there in the middle of the water, where all the 4 walkways meet.
How many matrons do you have?
There are 7 of them.
Wow.
All right.
There
Well,
are
let's go see him.
always 7, by the way. That's because they have to break ties when they're doing voting. And I advise you to not speak unless you are spoken to in the council chambers, because, well, they're a bit touchy when it comes to politics with foreigners. I'm going to move you to the
There's a
bridge.
Coliseum down there. We need to go to Coliseum.
Okay. All right, so we can theater of mind this next part. So when you guys enter into the chambers, you walk into a circular room, and there are 7 seats that sort of face you in a crescent shape or half moon shape. The one in the middle appears to have slightly more authority than the 3 on the 3 on each side. Yeah. So they do meet. I guess the central figure greets you. The others remain silent. They do expect you to bow to them when you enter into this keep. Do you follow Donnie's advice?
Yeah, definitely. I do.
Do
at
I
least.
know any I don't think Grizzly know any about the how to being polite.
Do you want to roll something to determine if you do that?
Yeah, like can I do it right?
Sure. Why don't you roll a charisma saving throw?
Prisma's saving throw?
Mm-hmm. 10 or higher, and you'll pick up enough to be able to pull it off.
Ooh.
Yeah, you follow
Whoa.
suit. Maybe they've been practicing it along the way. You do your
Now
bow.
I'm a gentleman.
Donnie,
It's like-
Donnie says, "Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I wouldn't quite characterize you as a gentleman, but
What
Nothing.
are you talking about? I'm
Nothing
very
about you is gentle.
well, I've seen you literally smash cultists in the face. And just you seemed really eager.
Especially very gently, you see.
You just seemed very eager to spill blood. I mean, we could have talked our way out of that, but that's okay. Just make sure you're on your best behavior here. Okay. The central figure that's in front of you, her name is Matron Mother. That's just what she goes by. And she greets you.
I
Welcome.
didn't see. Are we inside or?
Yes, you can just
Yeah.
imagine that we're inside.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not a place we're going to be spending a lot of time. So,
Okay.
welcome. I've heard rumors of your arrival from my scouts, and I see Donnie Azalium here has brought you to me. I am a bit concerned by your presence here. Are you traveling together as a single group, or are you separate?
Well, you have already met a couple of members of our group here. They said they have already received your mark of passage. However, we are 2 different groups bonded together for the sake of safety.
I
And
see.
the rest of us were already on our way here. And once we have received your blessing, we will be on our way, and we will be returning to the surface. However, we would just lack the privilege of being able to come back at some point.
As soon as you finish that sentence, you hear this Dong, dong, dong. And all the matrons stand up and they face a statue that's lowered from the ceiling in the center of the room. And it's a statue of this matron mother. And the lead matron calls out, "Everyone, let us now honor Mother Myrna." And she bows towards Mother Myrna, the deity that they worship. Do you try to perform this bow with them?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, roll performance.
Performance. Oh, yeah. Ah.
And so you have advantage because you have Donnie with you, so he's kind of nudging you to do it correctly. Rig, you're struggling to understand these city folks' rituals. It's very odd to you.
Yeah, Rig doesn't really follow any religion. He's just kind of believes in the sacredness of the forest, but he doesn't worship any of the gods. But he's actually trying, but he has no idea what he's doing, and he's very awkward.
Okay, he's even more awkward than Gruzlock, it seems. Gruzlock sort of bows, but he's chuckling and laughing while he's doing it, and it's echoing in the chamber. You're kind of just looking around. You're not even bowing.
Yeah, or I'm also shorter, so bowing just feels weird, and I try a little bit, and it just it's whatever I'm doing, it's not working.
They don't seem to notice. Donnie apologizes for you to the matrons, and she just kind of shrugs it off. It's a bit embarrassing for Donnie, and that's sort of the failure there. So he kind of just eyes you, disappointed. Very well. Let us all sit. So, you're two separate groups from the surface dwellers. I will admit we have not had much contact with the surface dwellers, you over-earthers, for some time. And to say that we don't trust you would be, well, an understatement. How do I know that? Because we've had over-earthers come and try to steal from us. They've tried to use us. They've tried to even negotiate with the cultists who are rebelling against our kingdom. You aren't cultists, are you?
No, we kill a bunch of cultists here.
She kind of eyes you.
Oh, I show her the hat I got. The
Yeah.
hat.
Oh, I see. Very well.
Like this.
She summons a guard, and the guard comes over and is going to take the heads. She says, "Because you have killed some of the cultists, I think it is proper to reward you here." And she summons another guard who approaches you and gifts you each 100 gold pieces.
Ooh, nice. Wait,
That's a lot of money.
Before they take the hat, can I pull that and say, "Hey, wait! I want to save this for my what's that thing? What's that thing called? Treasure? Not treasure. The feature loot. Is that loot? The horn. I want to keep that horn.
She will allow you to keep the horn, but she wants the head.
Sure, I pull that horn off the head.
Sure. Yeah, you
need
could
to
do
roll
that.
Nah,
Nah, I think you can just have the horn. That's totally fine. It's sort of
Nice.
keepsake
I got
for
a
you.
horn. Okay.
This is your reward if you kill more cultists. I can't give you the same amount, but I could give you a little bit more. Because you've demonstrated your loyalty, I suppose I can give you a pass, and you may proceed to explore the Underearth at, what's the word I'm looking at? Your leisure. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, is there any way for Over-Earther to receive the privilege of tasting your fine mushrooms, or is that purely a matron only privilege? I'm purely asking from ignorance.
Donnie gets really awkward, and he kind of nudges you. He's like, "What are you doing? Why are you asking her that?" I would never allow a foreigner to try the magical mushrooms. It would be both foolish and a sin to our great creator,
see.
Mirna.
I see.
Is that why you are here? Are you here to
No.
assess our mushrooms and our abilities?
Nope, I did not know about your mushrooms or anything about this wonderful Underearth, as you call it. We merely stumbled here by mistake, and it arose our curiosity. I'm just trying to get accustomed to your customs.
I see. Well, it's a strictly forbidden subject, and I would appreciate it if you did not bring it up again.
As you wish.
Okay. One of her captains comes forward and whispers something into her ear. I must be off now. I have to deal with more cultist issues that are plaguing our kingdom. You may stay in one of the residential districts if you wish, and if you have further questions, please contact my captain of the guard.
Before you do go, I thought it fitting that we bring this to you. We were told this is the skull of a matron, matron long past. Thought it would be nice to return it to its rightful resting place. And I present her with the matron skull I've been carrying.
Okay, when you present the matron skull to her, she takes it from you, and she waves her hand over the top of it. She seems to be casting something as like a glow emanates from her palm. And then suddenly the skull starts to speak. Mother, they murdered me. Who murdered you, my dear? The cultist did. The great Gorm did. In order to serve Ren the Nightwalker. When did this happen to you? It happened. It feels like an age ago. Something. A year, 6 months. I cannot recall now. Very well. Sleep and go. Be at rest. She waves her hand again, and the skull turns to ashes.
Holy shit.
This was my daughter, Lei. Thank you for bringing her remains back to me. You see like a tear fall down her cheek. I must leave now. I have much to think on. She turns and walks out of the chamber. Donnie is like, we should leave. He kind of like backs up, and the captain of the guard escorts you out and back onto the bridge.
All right.
Forgot why we even here.
We're not really here for any reason. We're just we were exploring, and we found that if we left, it might have been more difficult to come back unless we made it all the way here first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now that we've made it here and gotten the blessing of the matrons, we can leave and then come and go freely after that.
That's right.
Nice. Okay.
So we basically accomplished our mission, and we could return to Fengrove with the Sunstone at this point, but I mean, we're in this fucking crazy ass city that we've never before seen, so. And we just got 100 gold pieces, so I'm thinking shopping.
Let's go. I want to go to that Coliseum. I saw a Coliseum down there.
I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like you're just gonna die down there.
Oh, Grizzly!
Oh, my
Grizzly,
God.
die again in a Coliseum!
Whale said casino. Let's go to the casino.
I mean, if he keeps doing that, we'll keep on fighting, and eventually we'll level up enough that he won't die right away.
Yeah.
You guys are so far away from Fingrove. It's so good. I love it. Okay. Well, I'll let you choose where you want to go in the city.
I think if you need a new name for this campaign instead of Doors of Divinity, it could be ADHD Quest.
I love it.
Yeah, we didn't. I mean, like, when
You're kind of accomplishing it.
I feel like it's pretty classic to, like, think about, like in Oblivion with the Dwemer ruins. You're just like doing a cave and like, oh, I'm in the Dwemer ruins now. I guess I'm gonna be exploring for another several hours. Or like, I feel like in Baldur's Gate 3 too, like when you find the Underdark, or like
Yeah.
I feel like it's classic to like find an underground cave system that's super elaborate and like okay,
Yep.
that just is consuming everything now.
Yeah. That's the traditional RPG style.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know where I want to go because I don't know this city. And also, I'm not sure if these names are accurate of what there are. Like, is
Yeah.
there a casino there? Is there a university? Is there a library?
There's
Is
a
that
there's a gambling area in the merchants quarter that you can go to.
there's like the Prince Casino? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Let's see, is
You
that
check
over there?
out the merchant's quarter.
Yeah, it's
Maybe we can
past
buy
it's
some.
past the Merchants Quarter. If you go, it's like
Yep. I see.
and
buy
then there's
some
also
material.
yeah, we definitely want to go shopping in the Merchants Quarter. I guess that'd be the first stop is the Merchants Quarter.
Okay. Let's move us over there real quick. So Donnie can also tell you, right? He can guide you around the city and tell you where to go.
What about Musashi? Are they just gonna follow us, or are they gonna?
Yeah, so
Go.
they were gonna leave early, but because of the big attack, they decided to stick with you, and they're gonna try to leave with you now. It's just a little too dangerous for them to be traveling, just the pair of them and one dog, so they're a little bit worried about that.
Oh yeah, we should. Wait, but
There are
we
also-
go into the different direction, right?
They were gonna go a different direction, but they want to find their friend, so that's another reason that they've stayed.
Yeah.
We should offer them like we can.
We can help you. Trying to find your friend.
Can we? Like, I don't.
Not
Where do
sure.
we even begin to look?
Yeah.
Like, could be literally anywhere,
The
or
dog
most
already
likely-
know, right?
or most likely just dead.
The Lincoln is the real Link's dog, right? The Lincoln must can track him if he's still alive, right?
Maybe. Could try. Let's shop first, I guess. Shopping time.
Shopping.
I
Okay.
don't even know what I want.
So
We need to roll investigation.
you're gonna roll investigation. This is a cool moment for you. Your civilization is in the ancient age. This civilization is in the classic age. So you
Ooh.
temporarily have access to some weapons that are above what you'd normally have access to.
Oh,
Cool. That's so cool.
that's big.
That
now
is
we
big.
feel like we are the country folk.
Yep. So roll investigation, and then I will tell you what you can find.
Man.
In 11.
Holy shit.
Kamaji,
I don't
what's...
understand anything in this city.
You're looking at the signs rig, and nothing is in Dwarven or Common, and it's very confusing how everything is situated in blocks. Like, because in the forest, it's more organic. This just feels uncomfortable to you, I guess.
Yeah, Ray grew up in the forest. He never even learned how to read in the first place, and so yeah, it's all it's very
So-
confusing.
Don't worry, I was ready for you, Rick.
With that last with the level 4, I took the feat Prodigy, which gives me skill proficiencies and expertises, tool proficiencies, and a language. I didn't pick the language yet because I wasn't sure which ones would be like applicable. But what language is like on the signs and like used down here other than Common?
That would be... I can tell you that. I think it's Undercommon.
There's 2 here that sound like they might be it. There's Undercommon and there's
Yeah.
Deep Speech.
Undercommon is in the city. Deep speech does exist in the Underearth, just not in this city. Maybe some people speak it, but it's not as prevalent.
Maybe the cultists.
For everybody who is still watching, I am going to put up the poll, and I will reveal the name at the poll's end if you want to vote on it at all, just for fun.
So like, how is Undercommon? If somebody speaks Undercommon, are they generally also going to be able to speak Common?
Most people here will speak Common, yeah. But lucky for you, Rio speaks Undercommon. So if there's an off chance that you can't, he can try to step in.
Well, I'm just deciding what language to learn here. Whether or not that be... Seems like Deep Speech or Undercommon is going to be the most useful for the immediate future. I guess I'll just learn Undercommon because it makes a little more sense than me just knowing Deep Speech all of a sudden.
Yeah, I feel like Deep Speech is going to be more like monsters or like people who are dealing in more nefarious things. Undercommon is going to be more like the civilized areas.
Okay.
Well, civilized.
I know Undercommon now. So I can get around just fine, which explains my investigation check.
Yes.
Nice.
I'll give you advantage on it too. Maybe I'll get a nat 20. Okay.
Wow.
Still
so
good.
So close.
Okie dokie. So you get to find whatever you want up through the classic age with a 23.
Whatever I want. Man.
Nat 20 would have given you one item from something else, but the baby's name will be Eric.
It better be.
What about Grizzlag? 11 got anything?
Grizzlock, when did Grizzlock roll? He rolled an 11. You can find anything that you want in the Ancient Age.
Ancient Age. I need to check. Oh.
It could be both the martial, simple melee weapons, simple ranged. And the pole is in the kick. I should probably make it in there too, I guess. I don't know how to do polls in Twitch. Nope, that's not it.
Wait, sorry, the...
Questions?
Some.
I
There's
I'm just
a
trying
lot
to
to choose
pick
from.
Can you link
Yeah.
link that to me again? I cannot
in
find
the-
it.
If you go to Doors to Divinity in the Discord and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, it's the Google Sheets. There's a link right there.
Ah, found it.
And then it's under
Nice.
equipment.
There you go.
Awesome.
Um.
So, wait, sorry, you say anything in ancient?
In classic, right?
For Kamaji, he can find anything in Classic. And for Gruzlock, he can find anything in Ancient. And Rig,
Man.
I just can't find anything.
you can't find anything.
Other than that one.
So you're going to have somebody else buy it for you. But it will
Yeah,
require
yes.
bartering checks to get it at the price you
I
want.
can buy a yo-yo.
So basically what happens, you can't roll for the bartering check.
I'm thinking about. So my problem is that my class, I'm not really proficient with like that many different types of things. It's pretty much just simple weapons, long swords, rapiers, and short swords.
Hmm.
So I guess I'll go up to simple and look back at those again.
Okay. Looks like people guessed Lincoln. Is everyone ready for the name?
What name?
I'm going to tell you what I'm naming my baby.
Oh,
Is it maimed gore?
I put that on the poll, but no.
Yep.
It is Rio.
Rio.
oh.
I didn't think it was gonna be Lincoln, to be honest, because Lincoln almost died, and there was one point where you even thought that it was Lucas. You didn't remember if it was Lucas or Lincoln that died.
Yeah.
So I figured it had to be Musashi or Rio, because if you did Link, that'd be fucked.
That would be, yep.
You put your baby in the campaign as a faceless villain.
I would never do that.
I love it though. Rio's dope.
Yeah, I like it too. So yes, now you know.
Yeah.
Hi pipe. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye. Just saying bye to chat. Yeah, I thought it was cute too.
Nice. I don't even know what the heck
Wow,
to
what
take.
the fuck?
Oh, whoa, look at this one. Battle pan? that kind of speaks to me.
Battle Pan's pretty dope.
Although looks like
We'll still be playing everybody for a few more minutes here, probably 15 to 20. We're just going to be doing a lot of administrative stuff with buying and bartering and all that.
I can find boulder.
Yes, boulders you can buy, but I mean, you could also just find them on the road.
Yeah,
you don't have to-
Why
yeah.
I need to buy a boulder,
I mean, it costs 1 copper piece,
man?
so it's
I
the
gotta just
cheapest it
take it.
gets.
I gotta just take it on the road, or I see a boulder, I just take it. I can't even. It's too heavy.
I think the real lesson is you should take it and sell it for copper.
Yeah, that's my job now. Just go find boulder and try and get.
Hey, come on, G, you want to buy this boulder?
He's a boulder farmer.
Every day, just go to the mountain, find boulder, and come back selling to people.
Oh,
You
it's so
just tell
good.
people if they don't buy it, you'll punch them in the face. And that's how a lot of your fights start.
You don't buy it, I will throw it on your head.
Rig, you can still pick out a weapon you want to get, just have them roll it for you.
I'm looking through.
I mean, the battle pan kind of seems like the obvious choice, but it's a strength weapon, even though it's light.
What's Master's Keg? Is it like a big barrel?
Yes, it's like it's like what you'd put alcohol in or wine. I mean, we could, yeah, because it has versatile 2d5, so that makes
Yeah.
it's pretty good. We could get rid of the light property on it. You probably want that though, right?
It doesn't matter to me. I can't really use it if it's a strength weapon. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I've got a +0 to strength and a +5 to dex. Like, I'm just not gonna hit anything with it.
I'm okay adding finesse to it. That would be fun for you to play that.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's do it.
I mean,
It's got finesse.
can do.
We're done.
Okay.
What's finesse?
It lets you use dex to attack or strength.
See.
All right, if that's the case, I'll definitely buy the battle pan
Okay.
because it's the only weapon that makes sense for me. Nothing makes as much sense as me carrying on a big pan that does extra. Even as small as it is, it does a little extra fire damage if used recently.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll
cool.
have to double click on the properties because it doesn't always show them if there's more than. Like, it'll just be on the next line. So you have to just double click them to make sure you're seeing them all.
I see
think
him all
most
for
of
that
them.
one.
Yeah. most
Finesse,
of it.
light, special, and versatile.
It's cool because it does, if you do the versatile, it does 2d5, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
What's a caber?
Caber is a large log. Traditionally, the Scottish people use caber in the caber tossing games.
Oh, cool! Wow, it's so huge. What the hell? I gotta wait. Is just like I can just chop down a tree and get it. I don't need to buy
Yes. Yeah, you could do that.
it. Man,
You could have
what a
a.
lame market.
Well, I mean, Kamaji can find stuff for you in the classic if you want him to help you with that. It's just he has to do the rolling for it.
Oh, cool.
So I think if we're gonna do that, Rig will be most drawn to the pickaxe from Classic.
Okay. Awesome.
They're kind of axe. He wouldn't have used it, but it would kind of remind him of stories he's heard about his distant relatives who he's never met who use pickaxes and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's got a cool special ability.
I can use it for gemstones.
Yep.
I
feel
want
like that's something Rig would do.
Battle Axe. Is Battle Axe unlocking classic?
Yeah, classic martial melee weapon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there it is.
And I want a bludgeon damage weapon too. Wow, steel bow. Cool.
Why do you want two?
No, wait. What two?
To what?
You want two different types of weapons? Like what's the significance of that?
So if I go to level 6, my barbarian specter have I can choose 2 different type of weapon, and they got different benefit, different effect. Like if it's a club,
Wielding too.
yeah, it's
Forgot.
pretty cool.
Where do you see battle axe? I don't.
It's under
Battle
martial
Axe.
melee.
I see it. I see it. Don't keep scrolling down enough.
It's a huge list.
Yeah, I was only looking at the very top of it. I should keep looking.
Or maybe a mole. Mole is pretty good.
You don't want a maul because it's two-handed. You
Yeah,
want
but
things. You want
the
things
thing
that are
is,
one-handed.
yeah, but sometimes because now I have the Warwing Axe. Well, no, not Warwing Axe. The Warwing attack. So with the Warwing attack, if I use two-hand bludgeon weapon to do that, and I can shovel the creature. So I feel like maybe sometimes that can be useful. Not like
Really?
using.
I thought Whirlwind was supposed to be a two-handed or two.
Yeah, I can dual
dual-wielding.
wielding. The dual wielding is just dealing the damage with two-hand weapon. But if it's a two-hand bludgeoning weapon, I use that to do the whirlwind attack. I can shovel the creature.
Oh, I see.
Sometimes that can be useful, right? I want
Yeah,
to
but
just
my
have
point
it.
is that you have, if you get the battle axe, it's versatile, so it can be a two-handed weapon itself.
But it's not a bludgeon damage.
Oh, does it have to be bludgeoning
Or
too?
the feed say that. Or you think
Mhm.
if I trying to knock them with the axe, the axe back, not the axe each. What do you think? I don't know. I will let the DM decide.
Battle axe has got to be slashing, but we could make another weapon that does bludgeoning and make it happen.
I mean, I can just go chop a tree and make a caber by myself. Right? I just chop down a tree and just bring it.
Yeah, that would work. The one thing about the caber that's not so great is that it's got the unwieldy property.
Oh yeah.
So that means you could, even once you get extra attack, which we don't have yet, but once you get extra attack, you can only make one attack with it.
Holy cannoli. Wow, thanks, Shafe.
Mm-hmm.
That's super nice of you, brother. Oh my god. Happy baby.
Elbow looks
Happy baby
cool.
day. Thank you so much.
So, how much thing we can choose? How many?
Wow.
Just one?
Sorry, I got so distracted. You can only choose one of these weapons to barter for.
All right.
Yes.
Only one.
Only one. And when you're ready, and if you're buying a classic Gruzlock, then it's gotta be Kamaji who buys it, because he's the only one that technically found it. So you've told him what you're looking for. He's the one that finds it and has to barter for it.
What is a razor net?
Razor net. Where are you? Under simple?
The martial range weapon
Martial
classic.
ranged.
There's a razor net. Didn't even have damage.
You can click on it, like, so if you go down to the second to last column there,
Oh, there it is.
it
Yeah.
just says like the razor. You can click on that and read at the top what it says.
Functions as a net.
The razor.
But let's go ahead and roll. I'm gonna have you do like a little RP session here, Kamaji. You do stumble into a very decorated merchant's store. There's this little Duergar. He's kind of shuffling about, cleaning things. He seems very tidy and a bit anal retentive about keeping things clean. When he sees you enter into his shop, he goes, "Oh my goodness! Do you think you could please remove your shoes before you come inside?"
Why, yes, I'd be happy to.
Oh, you're
Take
checking a
my
dit.
shoes
You're
off.
checking a dit. He comes over with a broom. He starts to sweep frantically. I just don't like it when there's dirt in here.
I could understand that.
Come in, please. What are you looking for exactly?
I'm just here to check out your wares and see if there's anything that might catch my eye.
A very pretty blowgun and a bladed longbow. Perhaps a bolus would be of interest to you. I have nets, black metal cards, blade balls. You name it, I'll sell it to you.
What did you want, East? Did you want the battle axe or something else?
If I can only choose one, probably the battle axe.
What we'll do is we'll buy the battle axe now, and then we will rework a new weapon that does bludgeoning for you with equal damage. Does that sound good? But I have to do it later because I don't have too much more time.
Sure. Let's do that. So it's kind of like a battle hammer.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Cool. Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and buy the battle axe. The battle axe is going to cost a total of... He's charging you 12 gold pieces for it. The ham axe from Terraria.
12? Well, the max price is 10.
Oh, yes, but you see that I polish these axes every day. They're very clean, very shiny. See, you can see the shine on them. He like brings it up into the light. He's talking to
Trying to
Kamaji.
scam me?
He's talking to
He's
Kamaji
trying to-
though.
He's trying to scam me. You're not even here. Do you think you could do a little better for a weary traveler, someone who came here with leaving cultist bodies in my wake?
Ooh. Roll intimidation. Are you threatening me? I do have a drow god. God, come out here. This gentleman is
I'm not.
threatening me.
I'm not threatening you. I'm merely stating that I am a friend of the city and a friend of the Matrons, and we have been cleaning up the area around the city. Now, if you were to help me with your weapons, I might be able to do a better job of that.
You did receive a mark. There's like a spore mark or spore print on your palm. You show that to the shop owner, and he goes, "Oh, I see. Oh, well, I'm in a bit of a pinch at the moment. You see, the other day I was just at the casino and I actually lost a little bit of extra money that I had intended to save for another project that I'm working on, but perhaps I could drop it. 11 gold pieces. How does that sound?
Doesn't sound much better, but
I can see you're not entertained at all. 10 gold pieces. You can roll persuasion one last time to try and reduce it. I'm sorry, but 10 gold pieces is as low as I could go for a foreigner.
all right, I'll take it.
Okay. What else are you looking for?
I look around the shop and I see the battle pan, and I say, "Oh, wow, that does look nice." Is that pan there meant for battling as well as cooking?
Oh, yes, that's what's intriguing about it, actually. It's quite a wonderful design. I could
Well,
part with it
I
for
simply
2 gold pieces.
2 gold pieces. I don't even try to haggle. I'm so excited about it. I just shake his hand and say, "You have a deal."
Oh, very good. Anything else that you're looking for?
I look around and I see the pickaxe and think back to what Rig would want and ask about the pickaxe. How much for that there on the wall?
Oh, that old thing. I'll give it to you for a gold piece.
I suppose that's as low as you're willing to go.
Oh, yes, that's already quite low, actually. You could probably build one for a gold piece.
All right, I'll take it.
Well, there you go. I hope you find some wonderful gemstones out there in the rocks, though most of them have been excavated already. Terrible, really. So dry out there.
All right, I'll bid him adieu and go give the weapons to the rest of my party and exchange the gold for them.
Okay. Meanwhile, while you're walking back and having done all of this, East, you are walking through the streets, failing to find any shops that have anything that interests you. But you stumble upon something interesting. You see 2 very large individuals. They are so large that you're kind of feeling a little bit inferior to them, perhaps. I'd like you to roll a charisma saving throw, a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay. Hiya.
Yeah, you feel like you're their equal. You kind of notice them, and they're kind of sitting there leaning up against, like the support for an awning against a building. And they seem to be chatting about the games. They keep saying, the games. Oh, you should have seen me in the last game. I crushed his skull in, stomped right on it, and let the blood run over the sand. And you hear them mention this huge coliseum.
Oh, I need to talk to them.
It's so easy to bait.
Hello, folks.
You walk over. Who are you?
I'm Grislock.
Grislock. I never heard of him before. Neither have I. He's a
I'm
no-name.
new here.
Oh,
This is
yeah?
the first time I came from the Overearth. Is the one that you guys coded. The under the ground.
Wait, not under.
Above the ground.
I see. Yeah, he like leans in. He's not too smart either, is he? He goes.
I'm too dumb to feel like that's an insult.
They say, hey, you should fight in the Colosseum. I've heard that they're paying people of different origins. He kind of mentions your background as being a foreigner. They might pay you a little extra to fight in the Colosseum.
Wow, where is it? I want to try it.
Yeah, he tells you. He shows you on like a map that he's got in his pack. He tells you that there's an entry fee, though. It's quite expensive to join. You have to pay 100 gold pieces to enter into a competition, but the prizes are very lucrative. You can win some good amount of gold by fighting in there, but it is always to the death.
100 gold
To enter, yes.
just to go in,
Yep.
and
But
I
if
will die.
but if you win a match, you can sometimes triple your earning.
I
Or
pay
triple
100
your
gold to-
investment.
Also, make sure both of you subtract your gold for your weapon and add your weapon in before you forget.
Yeah.
It's 10 gold for the battle axe and it's 1 gold for the pickaxe.
Okay, let me.
Rig, I'd like you to
saw
roll.
another-
That's kind of what you learn about the Colosseum, Gruzlock. And then Rig, if you can just roll a perception check for me while you're walking through the Merchant's Quarter.
All right. An 8.
You walk around, you're staring at the signs and these weird blocks and square buildings, and nothing strikes you as interesting.
Yep, just more city folk. This town don't mean nothing to me.
All right, by this time, I'd say Kamaji reaches the both of you and hands each of you your weapons.
Oh, cool.
Okay. And I think this is probably a good spot to stop. I have to go to the hospital in an hour and
Oh,
see
shit.
baby. So I will end a little early tonight. I know we normally play for another half hour, but I just got so much I got to do. So
Yeah, no worries.
the plan is that we will probably maybe play next week, but I will definitely update you guys and then the chat probably like 3 days before stream. Cross fingers. If not this coming week, then we will most likely play the following week. We'll
I
see.
think I actually can't play this coming week anyway.
Okay, so then let's just skip it and then we'll come back in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's probably be easier for everybody.
Yeah.
Also, East, make sure you add that battle axe and drop 10 gold before we stop, because otherwise you'll definitely forget.
Okay, but sorry, I have another. I just saw another thing more interesting. It's a whip.
A
I
whip.
might want that. Yeah, a bull whip, and it's more cheaper. It's
Oh.
4 or to 8 gold. Looks cool. Whip. Can I change to that? The damage is same 1d8, but it's just slashing. Well, you know what? No, never mind. I probably will get this like. No, you know what? I still want the whip because this is from classic. There's a very few
Sure.
chance we can get this. Yeah, I
But you-
gotta get a whip.
Okay, let's have. Yeah, let's just do it. Where is it though? In here, there it is. 8 gold pieces. All right, they're selling it to you for 8 gold pieces. If you got the 8, you can spend it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, how much will it cost to refill my arrows? I have dropped 4.
Oh, like, let's just say 4 copper piece, 1 silver piece.
All right. This Rig is kind of turning out to be an archer character, so I think we'll be doing this a lot.
Sure.
But I didn't see that whip in the.
If it's not in there, that means I haven't added it yet.
Oh, because it's from classic, so we don't
Right.
even like unlock it. Okay, I will let you.
I mean, some of them are in there. It's just.
I haven't gotten
you
through
might
all
just
of
have
them.
You might just have to make it.
Right.
Yeah, it's not in there yet. Okay. All right. Well, we shall end stream. Thanks for everyone who tuned in. Gonna go ahead and log it off now. Until
Yeah.
2 weeks from now. We'll see you then. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. The strange land.